I'm doing a different creative project tonight. What I did so far was make a card, a trash art card. Got this new trash art card. So that I already listed on eBay. So what we're doing is recording audio, and then I'm going to put this audio onto a video with some music too, I think. So my plan is this is pretty wild. I have it recording right now. I'm going to leave it go and I'm going to keep talking. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to be working on the other parts of the project. So I don't know how this is going to go, but let's figure out what we're doing next. I'm going to minimize this maybe. Alright, hopefully it's still recording. I'm going to have to bring it back up just to check. And it looks like it is. Okay, so that's going to just go in the background. We'll keep talking. I'm looking at a screen. I'm looking at my web browser, trying to get my thoughts together. I can hear the echo of my voice. So when I say something, it's repeating it back, like through my computer speakers. I'm using Audacity software to do this live recording, but I had trouble getting it to pick up the mic a minute ago, but then I readjusted it, and it's working now, but I just hear an echo of everything I say. So it's really weird talking like this because I hear myself talking like at the same time, just a second off. So it's kind of weird. Even the sniffs and stuff that I do, I'm hearing all that as they happen. Wow. So I'm trying to get my mind together. Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. So right now I'm looking at a screen that has YouTube. So it's the browser, the web browser, and there's a video of Van Halen, Diver Down Studio Session, Secrets Instrumental Monster Jam. So this has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to wrap my head around what's going on. So I thought I would just record the mic, but then I'm going to need a video to go with this, and music. And I don't want to record too long because I don't know how long do we want this video. We don't even know what we're doing here. So let's think. We need to make a video. So I'm going to need some clips. I can make AI. So let's try Meta AI again. That's what I did last night. And I have a tab open. So let me see. I will have to come up with a prompt to make some pictures and videos that we'll try to see if we can think of something cool here. So alright, what is this? Let's do an artist making some surreal. So you're hearing my process. I'm thinking of artistic things and processes, artistic processes. So I'm going to tell Meta AI to do something. I got to write a prompt. Okay? And then we're going to generate some images and then turn those into some videos too. Last night I did one with frogs on soda can spaceships, and they came out pretty good. I made a video. So I don't want to do that same thing, but I need to think of something equally cool or weird, right? We want something weird. So we could do I made my art card tonight. The people on there have flower heads. So maybe I'll do something like that. We'll say flower head. So these people have flower heads, and they're wearing suits. And are they watering plants, or what are they doing? They have flower heads. They're wearing suits, like black and white suit. No, like black Men in Black. It's like the Men in Black, but they got flower heads. And then we can, should we put spaceships, like some UFOs in the background maybe? Do we want destruction, or maybe just a lot of lights? And maybe it's a city. They're standing on the city street. No, we don't need the city street. Maybe they're standing in a field because they have flower heads. So let's put them in a field. Alright, so we need 3 men. Alright, we see 3 men in black suits but their heads look like flowers. Their heads look like flowers. They stand in a field. Should we do a cornfield? I don't know. In an empty patch in the middle of a cornfield. Empty patch in the middle of a cornfield. Alright. And we can see UFOs and lights in the sky in the background. UFOs in the sky in the background. The setting is at night. So we can also see the moon in the sky. Let's see, what else do we want in this picture? Or we could describe like the setting. Do we want it like surreal or like anime, or what kind of style? Let's do it like what do we want to do it as? A painting? Cyborg. What does that mean? Sci-fi. We'll just say do it like retro sci-fi style. Make the image in retro sci-fi style. That sounds pretty wild. We're going to do it. We're going to generate this image. Last night when I did this, it gave me like 3 images, 3 or 4 I think. Very quick too, so I'm going to click it right here. Let's see how long it takes. And let's see if it does it right. We're going to use whatever it gives us anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we got our Flowerhead people. Oh man, this shit looks cool. It looks really fucking cool. Okay. They're definitely in a cornfield. We definitely see the UFOs. We definitely see the moon in all 4 pictures. So, man, there's like some skull heads in the one. It looks really wild. This shit is cool. Okay. So, I'm going to save all these before I do anything. Download this. Download it. I make a folder, a new folder. What do we call this? Flowerhead. Flowerhead project. Create. So I'm going to make a folder. What I'm doing is making a folder in my downloads folder called Flowerhead. I'm going to put these images in there. So I'm telling you step by step. You're watching this video right now, hearing me, but you've already seen these pictures because that's what's going to be on the video. So you're already probably seeing them. You probably started seeing them at the beginning of the video, but now you're hearing when they were actually created in real time when I'm coming up with this stuff. This way you can like hear the creative process. I've never done a video like this before. Hopefully it's going to be awesome. So, alright, here we're going to download, save the first one. Then I'm going to save the second one. Save all these in my Flowerhead folder. I'm going to grab the third one. This is the one that shows the skull heads, but they still have flowers, but they're skull heads. Then the last one is really weird looking. There's like a whole bouquet of flowers or something on their heads. It's crazy looking. Almost like some sort of sombrero, like a huge sombrero flower bouquet hat or something. I don't know, it's wild. Let's see. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got all those. So I'm on Meta AI. That's where I'm doing this. There is styles. I haven't played with this stuff on the left. I see stuff like 3D, 8-bit, analog, anime, cartoon. Like there's all these styles. I'm not sure what to do with them. Maybe I'll play with that in a minute, because what I'm going to do first is animate. There's a button right in front of me that says animate. I have two choices, animate or regenerate. So if I didn't like the images, I could hit regenerate. But what I'm going to do is hit animate. And I've already downloaded the still pictures, okay? So now we're going to animate. Clicked it. And you could probably tell like how fast it happened too with the images. The animation might take a little bit longer, but last night it was really fast. And I think it's already done. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's already done. They're moving. So it animated stuff like that quick. Now we can see like 3D videos of all these images, and they look freaking wild. Alright, so now we're going to save those. Saving the first one. Putting them all in the Flowerhead folder. Okay. 1, 2. And see, it's making MP4s. The first ones were JPEGs. Then these ones are MP4s. So they're common file types. Real easy to work with. Alright, we saved all 4. So now I've got 4. Just in that little amount of time, we came up with some crazy idea. We went to Meta AI, made a prompt, an AI prompt, as to our crazy idea. First, it let it generate 4 images. Then we took and we made those animated. So these are going to be for my video. So now that I keep saying the word Flowerhead, that seems like a theme or like the title. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to a website called cooltext.com, and I'm going to make something that says Flowerhead. And that way I'll have some cool text that I can use like a title slide or something for this video. So let's see. Going up to my browser bar, and I'm typing cool text. I had a whole bunch of tabs open in this browser. It always happens. I just get too many tabs open. So I think it was last night. I just told it to, I moved my mail tab over, and then I told it to just close everything else. So at this point, I had so many open, I didn't even care. I'll be working on different things and need to go back to certain pages. But it just gets too crazy. There's too many. And I'll have one time I can't remember, some crazy number, like 1,200 tabs open or something. I don't know. But it was getting out of hand again. They were off once they get off the screen, when there's so many that you go clear across the screen and there's still more, you gotta hit this arrow. That's too many. So, and I don't even know how far that list went down, but I was to that point again. So I just said, just close all these freaking tabs. Start over. So that's where I'm at. And even doing that, like right now, let me tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I already have 9 tabs open right now. So I've already got all those open. Now I'm looking at this cool text site, and we're going to do Flowerhead. And I'm looking at different text that I can use. Let's see. What's something? I don't even know what I'm looking for actually. So I'm just browsing all this text, like different text styles. Cool text graphics generator. We're doing Flowerhead. I'll make a song called Flowerhead too. Maybe we'll put it on Bandcamp or something, right? Flowerhead. That's tonight's theme of everything. You're a flowerhead. You're a flowerhead. You're a flowerhead. Let's see. What would be? There's something called groovy. Does it sound like? Let's see. Like there's the Men in Black kind of thing. We got UFOs, so we're like sci-fi. So maybe I need something like sci-fi-ish. That would probably make sense. Huh? Invaders or robot. So there's invaders and there's robot. But when I look at the two, invaders is easier to read. So I think I'm going to go with that. So I clicked on it, and then an ad comes up that I have to close. I'm going to close that ad. Alright, so it comes up and it says invaders, and it's like green. I like the color. And so I'm going to type over that. We're going to type Flowerhead. I just type Flowerhead, and I'm going to look at it. And it's very readable. It actually looks pretty cool with the green. I don't think I have to do much with it. Looks like it'll work just like it is. So I type Flowerhead, and then I'm gonna go to composite, and then I'm gonna go create logo, and it's gonna give me this download that I can get of this text that says Flowerhead. So I'm gonna download that right into the Flowerhead folder. So I've got a folder. I'm keeping track of all this stuff in one folder. Okay. Recording audio as we go along. I don't think I'm going to do the whole audio while I'm creating the song and stuff, because that's going to take like way too freaking long. So we're to the point. What would I do next? I'm going to be using CapCut to put these images in. Actually, I think I'm going to do something else. No, I'm trying to think about this. Somehow I'm going to take at least one of the pictures and put it in my phone and run this glitch app on it. And then, yeah, that'll work. That's going to work. We're going to use this glitch effect for some of this. And then, so maybe here's what's coming to my mind. Like, we'll start the video with the Flowerhead. You'll see the word Flowerhead on something. We're going to see some of the images, some of the videos. But then I'll make a glitch video. So it'll kind of like go from the nice looking pictures into the glitch. And then I'll probably stretch the glitch out, like copy it over and over again for the whole like middle of this thing. And then at the end, we'll put more of the clear looking images. So since I got 4, I'll do 2 and 2. Like 2 images, 2 videos at the front, 2 images, 2 videos at the back. And I'm going to just select one of these as the middle glitch part. And then I gotta make some kind of music that's gonna go over this whole thing. So it'll be my voice talking and this music. And I was hearing like long, like when I say hearing, I'm talking about in my mind when I started creating this before I sat down. I was thinking of like long, drawn out sounds, like a note that's just like kind of going like long, and maybe some reverb, some echo delay things happening, maybe some white noise or some sort of static. And then I don't know what all that's going to evolve into, but like that's how it's going to start, I think. And we'll just have to see where that goes. I'll probably I don't know what tool I'm going to use. I think probably Audacity to do that too. Last night I did some stuff in LMMS, Linux Multimedia Studio, which is some pretty cool software. I made a video last night. So I think that's enough for this audio segment, the talking. And then I'm gonna stop talking. So make sure you check out my eBay artwork. I put some new artwork up there tonight, and I'll put a link to that, and maybe I'll put a link to my Bandcamp music underneath here. Maybe something else, I don't know yet. I have a Ko-Fi link, maybe I'll put that in there. I've been thinking about using that website some more. I don't know if it's pronounced coffee or Ko-fi. They use a K, so what do you do? I don't know. Push your creative boundaries. That's what the ad says I'm looking at in front of me. Push your creative boundaries. And it's an ad for Adobe Creative Cloud. That's what's on my screen right now I'm looking at. And I see cool text and Flowerhead that I made. I'm drinking some coffee and water. Earlier tonight, I happened to be sitting on the porch. I had laundry going inside, and I was sitting on the porch just scrolling my phone, and I saw Mormo was live on Facebook. So I jumped in there, and it was a pretty cool live session that he did. There was plenty of people in there, plenty of talking going on. It turned out really good. So that was it. And then, so this is the creative process. Mudball Mike. It'll be the Mudball Mike show of Sunday, January 15th. Right now it's 12:40 a.m. We always do an affiliate disclosure because I am an affiliate marketer too. So there could be affiliate links down below, or something below might lead to one. So just in case that happens, I'm an affiliate of a whole bunch of programs. So if there might be something below that leads to a link that I get a commission from if a purchase is made. It's hard to tell, but this could happen. So there's your warning. It's no additional cost to you if it does happen. It just helps support what I'm doing here. That's all. And many people do it, and I kind of think the warning is stupid. Because so many people do it. I mean, they do it like on the Today Show, and they have to give a warning, or whatever, a disclosure. You know, it's just stupid. Like, everybody's doing this. Everybody has like TikTok channels, YouTube channels, and everybody has like products. They're making. Maybe they do a course, but you know, a lot of people just do the affiliate thing where maybe they're selling like Amazon products or something. Or, you know, pushing people towards those products, and then they get a commission. But it should just be a fact that this is what everybody's doing. So there should be no need for these disclosures. It should just be like, if you're going to buy something from somebody, this is probably what's happening. There's a high chance that any purchase you make, you're doing it through an affiliate if you're not on the main website. So, like if you go to an Amazon link that's not actually on Amazon, but you end up there, you've just gone through an affiliate link somewhere. So it's just so stupid that everybody. And then what really gets me is like these like ads for like cars and different things on TV, like like what do you want to say, like medicines, pharmaceutical ads. That's the word I was looking for. Like stuff like that. They'll have all this tiny print on the screen that you can't read. Like no human could read that print. For the first of all, and even if you could read it, it stays up there just so fast that even if you could read that tiny little print, there's no way you're going to read it that quick anyways. So it's like, what kind of weight? That's a waste. Like, how is that a warning when nobody can read it? How is that anything? You know what I'm saying? Just some of this stuff just really, these like regulations and things, it's just like retarded. I guess that's a bad word to use, right? But we always used that word when I was younger, but we don't mean anything by it. Like if somebody has a problem, I'm not making fun of people. It's just a way to say that the process is so messed up that it's retarded. That means, I'm not making fun of people that have a problem. It just means that it's shifty. It's not the way it should be. It's twisted and distorted. And it's so weird, like sitting here talking and listening to this echo. Like everything I say, I hear an echo, and it's really weird to talk like this because I hear every single thing just repeated back to me. So if I'm talking funny on this recording, that's why, because I'm like listening to myself just talk back like everything I say. So it's very weird. There's probably a setting for that, but it took me a while just to get this recording to work. So once it started working, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to let it go, even though I hear this echo. I did a test first, and when I played it back, I didn't notice the echo on the playback. So we're hoping that that's still the case. So I'm going to stop this recording. I've got what I need to make my video. I got to make the glitch part, and then put it all together and make a song. And it's like late. It's like 1:45. So I don't even know what I'm going to do here. There is all right, I just thought of how I could make this happen quick. Um, all right. In Audacity, there's a effect called Paul Stretch. And then there's another one called Chimes Delay. So I'm going to take advantage of both of those things because they'll stretch out the sound. And that's what I wanted anyways, like stretched out sounds and noises. So I'm going to do something in there. I'll create a couple things, and I'm going to download some stuff probably from a site called Free Sounds, where you can get Creative Commons Zero sound stuff to use for whatever you want. I'm gonna get some of that probably, and put it together in Audacity, and then hit it with those effects and stretch it out, and it'll probably be just what I'm looking for. So, and that'll speed up this process too, because it's so late. I don't have time to like get into like a real intricate song or music right now. I'd have to wait till tomorrow, and I want to get this finished. I guess it's gonna take a long time. I think I've been talking a while. I can't even tell, but yeah, I better stop talking.